Well, hello everybody. Welcome. I just wanted to come on today and say, hey, this is day number 7 and of the vlog, and we're on January 7th of 2026, and the 3rd day of working out in a row. I'm doing light workouts, so don't jump on me because, oh, you're working out too much, you shouldn't work out every day. I did arms Monday, legs yesterday, and well, upper body, and then lower body, and then upper body again today. And so it's happening, y'all. It is happening. We're just had to go get some cold medicine, and my throat is killing me. I've got this cold. Sorry, I'm waiting for traffic to go by so I can get out of here. Had to stop at CVS and grab some stuff to fight this cold off. Ugh, irritating. My wife and I both last night, coughing all night. Not getting good rest, so I can't get started early in the morning. You know, that kind of thing. And funny thing about that is, when I was inside working out, I got a phone call, and when my phone rings, it'll say Little John's RV Service because I have a Google number for my business. Yeah, so I answer it, and you know, it's somebody inquiring about RV repair. And he's like, well, I see your truck out here at the Nautilus Family Fitness, and are you inside working out? I was like, yeah. He goes, well, I want to come in and introduce myself. I was like, okay. Wasn't sure really why. Well, it turns out he owns it. He's one of the owners. I guess there's a partnership that owns all these locations. They've sold off a couple of them, he said. But yeah, it was really cool to meet Jim and find out, you know, kind of about him and his passion for fitness. And he says, if I want a piece of advice, is start early in the morning. I was like, yeah, I will eventually. It's just hard. It's been hard for me to get up because I hadn't been sleeping well at night. I don't sleep really good until about 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, and then I sleep till about 7. So, but anyhow, I was just, you know, thinking about what is something that maybe you're struggling with. What are we struggling with today? What is, you know, if there is no struggle, there is no progress, right? The only way you're making progress is if there's a struggle. And I'm struggling to get through some of these workouts. I think I wound up 3 shy on my last set of reps for, I don't remember which machine it was I was doing, but I just could not make it, you know. So that's the struggle. The progress is I'll feel better in a month or so. You know, I feel better already, but not tremendously better. You know, I'm sleeping better, so I think that helps. And I don't have the nerve pain that I was having, so that's the big thing. So happy to report that, yeah, if there is no struggle, there's no progress being made. So if you're struggling through something right now, there's progress in your future. How about that? You like that? There's you know, I know I've told y'all in I think it was first or second video that, you know, some of the properties I get to go to are just really, really, really nice, and I get to see, you know, parcels of land that are just beautiful, that you can just see for miles from them. You know, they sit up high, and that was the case again today. This guy built a house. He's living in an RV, built this house, and it's on 10.5 acres, and he's putting it up for sale for just under $1 million. And you know, I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, oh man, that's a little out of my price range, a whole lot out of my price range. But yeah, sure would be nice to live in something like that. Got life group tonight. We're gonna have dinner tonight. So we hadn't met in probably a month or so. So it's about time for us to get back together. You know, who do you do life with? You know, are there people that are close to you? You know, I was reading this article this morning where men, they say it's harder for men to make friends that they can count on or that they can trust. But, you know, I see it kind of in my wife's life. You know, for her, she has some trust issues because she's been hurt. And it's just, you know, that thing about, you know, men, it's harder for them to make friends. I'm not sure exactly what the point was. I didn't finish the article, I guess. But I was like, nah, that's pretty easy for me to make friends. I just don't have a whole lot of friends, you know. Sometimes you get friends and they have expectations of you that, you know, aren't necessarily fair, right? My expectations, if I put expectations on you, it's not fair to you, my expectations on you. So therefore, same thing, you know, it's not fair if you put expectations on me. So I just want to encourage you to draw close to some people. I don't know, I mean, if you don't go to church, if that isn't your thing, you know, I want everybody to believe in Christ and become Christ believers, but it's nothing I'm gonna push on you. All I can do is lay it out for you, what Christ has done for me in my life and how he's saved me. But, you know, each person is their own. So it's a struggle. Just remember that without the struggle, there is no progress. So if you're going through something right now, keep going. What was that the other day? If you're going through hell, keep going through hell. You'll get through it eventually. So it's right in line with that. So let's keep going. Let's encourage each other. You know, maybe put down in the comments what you're struggling with, and I can pray for you. I love praying with people, but I can definitely pray for you even without it being in person, you know. But Wednesday, hump day. Tomorrow, I think we're expecting some rain. I don't have any jobs tomorrow. I'm gonna work in my wood shop, I think, tomorrow, get some stuff done. Because again, today, today, I didn't lead off with it, so that's good. Just trying to straighten out my whole insurance deal, you know. We got notification when I went online to pay it, Blue Cross Blue Shield, they were like, your policy's been canceled. I'm like, I didn't cancel it. I don't know what happened. So yeah, I got to the bottom of it and figured out what happened, but we got that back up and going. So got our health insurance still. I was sweating it. I'll tell you, I was sweating it. Self-employed, it's, you know, it's hard. Insurance is expensive out there, y'all. So the struggle, I keep wanting to say the struggle is real, but if there is no struggle, then there's no progress. It was a struggle and we made progress today. I had to spend 2.5 hours on the phone, most of it on hold. You know, it's just, I don't know. It's not any one particular person's fault. I changed my policy a little bit, so it's more my fault than anybody else's. But yeah, I feel like the right hand should have known what the left hand was doing, but apparently it doesn't. So, but yeah, heading back to the house, got to shower and clean up, and then we're gonna be heading off to dinner. There was something interesting that Jim, one of the owners of Nautilus Family Fitness, was telling me is that, yeah, I said, yeah, I was glad that I was doing business with somebody that's local, and he says, absolutely. I mean, that's why I want to meet you, because I mean, if you're doing business with us, I definitely want to meet you and do business with you as well. He has an RV, and I guess one of the co-owners has a RV as well, so he's gonna pass my number off to them. But it, you know, that's what this is all about. I mean, I think I paid somewhere around $250, I think, for the signage on my trucks. It's on the windows of my cap, my bed cap, and it, you know, I thought it was kind of expensive at first, but not really. I mean, I didn't think it was overpriced or anything, but I just thought, wow, I mean, starting up, it's so expensive. But it has paid for itself many times already. People take pictures of my truck and pass it on to people they know that are looking for a, I need to disable that, looking for a RV tech. So it pays for itself. Advertise. If you've got a small business, advertise, network. You know, I tried one of those networking groups. You got to pay, and maybe it's worth it. I don't know. I can't afford to do it right now, but you know, at some point you got to pay to be a part of these groups. I forget what the name of it is, but yeah, I guess every area, every region has their own. So I'm gonna leave y'all with that. Thank y'all for watching. Like it if you would, subscribe. yeah, I'd like to get this out in front of more people. I mean, my content's not that great right now, I know that, but I think it'll get better as we go. So progress, you know, it's was it progress, not perfection? Is that how it goes? I forget. Anyhow, any of my AA buddies, they could tell me it's progress. You just got to make progress each day. So that's what I'm attempting to do, make progress, getting on here, kind of telling y'all what I'm going through that day, trying to remain positive and lift people up, because, you know, I didn't realize until Adam LeWoo died how many people go to YouTube just for to be lifted up and to be encouraged. And so I thought, well, I can do that. I need to do that. I need to be a better person and be more positive and think better a lot. So that doesn't even make sense, does it? I'm just rambling. So hey guys, y'all take care. I'll leave you with my drive home. Almost home.